Hello, I'm Mr. Spelling. No, I'm not misspelling. And this is my YouTube channel where I teach spelling rules because spelling rules! Now, as always, all my PowerPoint slides in the background of this video are available to download for free. The link is in the description below. And if you can spot the spelling mistake I included in the video on purpose, please write it in the comments. Now, let's get to today's lesson. Today we are learning how to make plurals by adding es. Now, if you can't remember, plural means more than one. So you can say, I have one cow, but the plural would be, I have two cows. The s on the end makes it plural, and it means we're talking about more than one. Now, to make a plural, most of the time, you just add the letter s to the end of the word. But sometimes you add es to the end of the word to make a plural. And that's what today's lesson is about. We are learning when we add es to make a plural. And that brings us to today's spelling rule. And because this is a Mr. Spelling video, I of course have put the spelling rule in a little rhyme to make it easier to remember. So it's my turn first. I'm going to say today's spelling rule. And it goes like this. CHSHZXS. If it's at the end, then you add es. Okay, now can you say it with me? CHSHZXS. If it's at the end, then you add es. Okay, one more time, let's do it with the music. CHSHZSX. If it's at the end, then you add es. I said CHSHZSX. If it's at the end, then you add es. Now it is my turn first to apply the spelling rule. So our first word we are looking at is the word watch. I have one watch on my wrist, and we want to make it into the plural watches. So have a look at our spelling rule. Does watch end in CHSHZXS? Well, it ends in CH. So what do we do? If it's at the end, then you add es. So let's add an es to the end of watch. And the plural of watch is watches. The next word we are looking at is the word bush. I can see a small bush. And we want to turn it into the plural bushes. So let's have a look at our spelling rule. Does bush end in CHSHZXS? Yes, it does. It ends in SH. So what do? If it's at the end, then you add es. So let's add es to the end of bush, and bush becomes bushes. The next word on our list is the word fox. A small fox ran past me in the forest. And we want to turn fox into the plural foxes. So have a look at the word. Does it end in CH, SH, ZX, or S? Yes, it does. It ends in X. So to make plural, we add ES, and fox becomes foxes. The next word on our list is the word dress. She wore a pretty dress. And we want to turn it into the plural dresses. So have a look at the word. Does it end in CH? No. Does it end in SH? No. Does it end in Z? No. Does it end in X? No, but it ends in S. So what do we do to make it plural? Well, we add ES, and dress becomes dresses. The final word on our list is the word cat, and we want to turn it into the plural cats. So have a look at the end of the word. Does it end in CH, SH, ZX, or S? No, it doesn't. So to just make a plural, all we do is add an S to the end of the word, and cat becomes cats. Now we will look at the exceptions to our spelling rule. So the first category of exceptions are words that end in CH, but the CH makes a K sound. So words like monarch and stomach, we don't add ES because the CH makes a K sound. We just add S to make them plural. The next category of exceptions are words that have irregular plurals, because sometimes the plural of a word is a completely different word. So the plural of ox, even though it ends in X, we don't add ES. We just have to know that the plural of ox is oxen. Or other times the plural word doesn't change, like with the word fish. I have one fish, I have two fish. The plural of fish is fish. So even though fish ends in SH, don't add ES because the plural of that word is itself. And the final category of exceptions are Latin plurals. Now sometimes words that come from Latin that end in S make a plural by putting an I at the end of the word. So a word like radius becomes radii, and a word like fungus becomes fungi. Now it is your turn to apply what you know of our spelling rule. So I have a list of words and I want you to make them plural by adding S or by adding ES. And if you forget the spelling rule, it's at the bottom of the screen. Okay, can you make plurals of these words while the music plays? Go!
Plural C-H-S-H-Z-S-X. If it's at the end, then you add ES. I said C-H-S-H-Z-S-X. If it's at the end, then you add ES.
And the answers are: dog becomes dogs, just with an S. Stitch becomes stitches, spelt with an ES. Church becomes churches, spelt with an ES. Apple becomes apples, just add an S. Zebra becomes zebras, just add an S. And box becomes boxes, add ES. Okay, now we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. We're going to try the same activity, but this time I've included some exceptions in red. So, can you write the plurals of these words as the music plays? Go!
Irregular plural C-H-S-H-Z-S-X. If it's at the end, then you add ES. I said C-H-S-H-Z-S-X. If it's at the end, then you add ES.
The answers are: sandwich becomes sandwiches, add ES. Stomach becomes stomachs, just add an S. That one's one of the exceptions because the CH makes a K sound. Tree becomes trees, just add an S. Dress becomes dresses, spelt with an ES. Fox becomes foxes, spelt with an ES. And the plural of fish, I hope nobody wrote fishes because fishes is not a word. The plural of fish is just fish. Finally, if you're doing this video for online learning, these last 5 questions are for you. These are 5 words I'll provide that I do not include the answers to. So if you're watching this video as part of online learning, you can send the answers of these questions to your teacher to prove you have watched the video. So if you're doing online learning, can you make plurals of the words elephant, clutch, step, wish, cactus, and church? Okay, thank you very much for watching. I've been Mr. Spelling. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, if you're a fan of my channel, you might think, Mr. Spelling, you've already done this video. And that was the first video I ever did. It had a few mistakes in it, and I wanted to redo the video to kind of up the quality on this channel. Okay, thank you very much for watching.